right
You
now.
just
I'm
told
not
me you
going.
can't go outside. Padded Room Radio is back on the air, you maniacs. My name is Darian. I am back for another week of horror bullshit coming right to your face holes. You missed it. Don't act like you didn't, because I know you did. I missed it too. So we're in the same boat with this horse shit, ladies and gentlemen. Speaking of horse shit, my main man Dusty is in the house.
What's going on?
What's going on, Big Dust? What did we miss?
Kind of a shit weekend.
Uh-oh.
Well, weekend was fine, actually.
Yeah, what happened?
Well, yesterday we had to put the dog down.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Jet?
Yeah.
Ah, damn it, man.
That was rough.
That is rough.
He
Fuck.
he was my boy. Yeah.
Did we ever figure out what was going on?
He had cancer.
Is that what it was?
Yeah, he got diagnosed with like a lung tumor.
Okay.
Back in March. And they didn't know how long,
Yeah.
You can't really do anything. He was 11 and a half years old. So
Yeah, it's a good run.
it was a good run.
Yeah.
But,
Fuck, that stings,
It was
man.
a rough one yesterday.
That
man.
is, yeah.
Whole family.
Whole thing yesterday?
Yesterday.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, that was a rough one, man.
That is the worst, bro.
I know.
Oh, man.
My old man has an adage. He says, "You get one in your whole life.
Yeah.
You get your best. Your one and only best dog ever." And
Right.
he was my one.
Okay.
At least he's on the top of the pedestal now.
Yeah.
So, yeah. It was,
I really hope I still find my one, because I've had a bunch of shit dogs. They're a bunch of fucking morons. That's
Yeah.
what they are. That sucks, man.
yeah, it was
I am
rough
sorry.
this morning getting up, and usually he would come down when I would make my lunch and
Right.
stuff, and he'd sit there, and I'd give him a little piece of salami. That was our little ritual, and,
Yeah.
and I was making the lunch this morning, and I hear these ghosts on the
Yeah.
hardwood, and
Yeah.
what? Fuck, it hits you again,
Oh, dude.
Oh, it's fucking rough, buddy.
It is, man. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to hear that. That is, I think, probably one of the worst things that can happen. Because in my experience, we also have Miss Monica in the house.
Is she crying?
Sorry to ruin your day, Monica. I think she hung up on us.
Oh, boy.
Oh, she did.
She
actually.
did.
She
Oh,
did.
no. She didn't hear my heartfelt...
Okay, well, we'll just give her a quick recap once we get her on the phone here. Monica is here, ladies and gentlemen. God damn it. Our dog aficionado / expert. Monica, how do you say to that?
Did she hang? She hung up again.
It's a motherfucker, man. I mean, that's the worst part about owning a dog. It's really tantamount to me to watching Game of Thrones. You meet the son of a bitch. You think, oh, this fucking asshole, he's going to do a bunch of damage. You inevitably fall in love with him. And then just as he's starting to grow on you, the contract is over, and away we go.
Yeah.
And that is the worst.
And it's tough with labs, too, because, like you said, they, when they're puppies until they're fucking 4 years old. Like, always getting into shit.
Just a goofy fucking guy.
So, you have like 5 to 6 good years out of him.
Yeah.
So,
still.
He still was good when he was a puppy. But, I mean, now it's just like the things you miss are like just the routines, like the everyday things that you don't think about. Right?
Oh, totally.
Like I said, the breakfast thing. And then sitting in my chair last night watching TV and he's not laying next to me.
Yep.
Like, oh, fuck, man. I'm about to fucking...
All right.
Let's stop talking about it.
We got a real fucking horror show to get into.
That wasn't horrific enough?
That was horrific enough, but we got movies and shit to talk about, ladies and gentlemen. We got listener mail. We got horror.
We didn't hear
news.
about Miss Monica's neck injury.
Who gives a shit about her neck?
It might be a little more lighthearted than mine.
Monica, is your neck infection gone?
No.
Tragic.
Oh,
Moving
no.
right along. I'm kidding. How are you, my love? I'm sorry.
I got the injection, and the pain is now starting to come back again. So,
Oh man.
So it was a legit infection?
No, it wasn't an infection. My L2 and L3 are shot.
Okay.
So my neck on my left side is always like pounding and throbbing, actually. And now my whole left arm goes numb.
Oh man.
Sounds like a pinched nerve.
Yeah, that's what I thought it was. But they did the nerve study on me, and that whole side is not working.
Oh.
And,
the whole side?
Yeah,
of
the
your
whole
body?
left side is shot. Yeah.
Okay. Jeez Louise. All right, well.
But when I'm sitting like straight up, I'm fine. But if I just move a little bit forward, then the whole left arm goes numb.
Oh,
and
man.
it's that pins and needles pain.
Yeah, that's the worst. Like,
what's
wrong? Okay, yeah. What is going on with the Mandoki household with your back injuries? Are you guys like just? Are you guys getting in bare knuckle fights over there?
No, I can explain. They wanted to be Triple H and Stephanie
That's what
McMahon.
I was thinking. Yeah, they're doing some backyard wrestling.
It's just nothing but heavy lifting and grunting and pushing all the time over there. And now they've blown their backs out.
And choke slams. And
shocking.
Pile drivers.
Yeah.
Weird sex moves.
In the early 2000s, we used to go to the gym all the time and just lift heavy weights because we wanted to be, look like them.
Sure.
And look where it got us.
Yeah, man. So I'm here and I feel fine, and I've got 2 dogs. They're okay.
Well, bully for you.
I think I'm doing all right. So
our depressingness has uplifted your day.
Yeah, no.
You don't feel so bad about having to put a fucking pool up after this, do you?
It'll be done by the time we're done recording the show.
You get out of work like your son by going and recording the show.
That's right. I got minions out there doing my bidding. All right, you fuckers. We got a real horror show to get into here. All right. It doesn't involve dead dogs or Monica's neck or anything. Let's say we started off with a little horror news, motherfuckers.
Okay.
Horror news.
All right, Dusty, what do you got for us?
Well, Mr. Brock, this little story here might tickle your little nerd boner.
I'm tickled. My nerd boner is erect.
It might make it move a little bit.
It's going to bounce right out of here.
So, supposedly, Mike Flanagan is in talks to join the production team for Warhammer 40,000 TV show for Amazon. We all love him. Love Mike Flanagan.
Yes, we do.
You love Warhammer.
I do.
So how erect are we right now?
I'm just boner-fied right now. Oh, God. Here's what I like about this. Number one, if Mike Flanagan is joining the crew here, that means it's going to take some kind of a horror tinge to it, I think. Mm-hmm. And there is a lot of room for horror action in the Warhammer 40,000 universe.
Yeah, because didn't you say it's like thousands of books, and I mean, there's so much source material.
Yeah, there's so much, and none of it is good. None of it is good at all. I mean, it's good by definition. What I'm trying to say is that in Warhammer 40,000, there is no good guys. None. There's none. Everybody is evil. It's just which guys you think are the coolest,
right?
And those become your guys, and you kind of root for them. But they're just as bad as everybody else because they do a bunch of fucked up shit. So whatever direction he's thinking about, I'm on board 100%. And there's a lot of ways he could go.
I'm just hoping this thing gets made because, I mean, soon. They've been talking about it for a while.
It's been a while, yeah.
And you've talked up this Warhammer thing. And I'm intrigued, but I don't want to dip my toe in.
Don't do it, man.
Because then I'll have to get more involved.
Yeah.
And you know how I go with things like...
You go deep, dog.
I go when I get into something that's like a full-on fucking addiction.
Yeah.
You know?
You go down the rabbit hole, bro.
Yeah.
But I'm here for you when you're ready.
Yeah, I know. I'd be texting you every other day.
Come on with me.
Hey, so what's the deal with this guy?
You come on with me, Dusty. We'll sort it out. You're going to love it.
Oh, shit. And then from Adam Wingard of The Guest and the new Onslaught movie. We talked about this.
We did.
We saw the trailer. It's basically 3 super soldiers kind of dressed as slashers.
Yes.
And they get let loose into the world and just start killing the fuck out of people.
Yes.
So supposedly, this is going to be, or this movie takes place in the universe of The Guest.
Yeah. Correct. Yeah.
So that's kind of cool.
I'm into it.
Yeah.
I saw the trailer. It looks
fucking rad.
gnarly.
Yeah, it does.
What do you have? Crybaby, the Butcher, and another guy that I don't remember, but there's 3 of them, and they're all like these combat veterans that have been repurposed for the some kind whatever the KPG Corporation put together for Dan Stevenson and The Guest.
Right.
Is kind of evolved into what these 3 guys are.
Now, do we think that they are a mistake? I mean, we'll find out, but just speculation, right? Because Dan Stevens wasn't huge mongoloidish,
he was just a bad bitch.
He was
Yeah.
bad guy, but like these guys look hulking and disfigured, and were they a mistake or were they like the first iterations? Like
I think Dan Stevens was or Caleb, I think his name was like the prototype.
Okay,
and then they were like,
we need to go bigger.
Well, we need to go bigger, and he's out there banging 19-year-olds and stuff. And can't have that shit.
Yeah,
so,
we need to make them singularly focused killing machines.
Yeah, which I mean, Caleb was, but we never really understood what he was, because at the end of the show, you're like, well, I guess he wasn't Caleb, but he was to assume the identity of somebody in the Sun's unit, and thus he was able to like move in with the family.
Yeah, it was kind of ambiguous.
Yeah. I don't know, man.
But if he was, was he programmed that way to basically infiltrate, and then he just did it that because he was kind of programmed that way to be an infiltrator? And
sure,
I don't know. I mean,
possibly, but he spent a lot of time and energy on one family.
Yeah, but what? Yeah,
okay. Yeah. I don't know, Monica. What do you think? Have you seen the trailers for Onslaught?
No.
Oh,
gotta watch it,
kiddo. Oh, kiddo. It's like if you took the main character out of whatever your favorite video game is and just let him loose with a shotgun or a meat cleaver,
machete or whatever.
Yeah, looks pretty gnarly.
Okay, I'm going to look it up.
Yes, ma'am. Check that out as soon as you can. What else you got?
That's it. That's all I had.
All right, dudes. Trailers are also up for another Attack of the Killer Tomatoes movie.
Oh, stop it.
Oh, I'm serious. I'm not kidding.
Do we need that?
No, we don't. No, it's been...
that was kind of a cliche or like a thing. Nobody thought it would do well, right? But it was like a cult following.
It was like the dumbest, baddest, worst movie ever, and it was just crapola. But sometimes when you go that direction, people fall in love with it, as they did with the original, and then there was a sequel. And now we have Attack of the Killer Tomatoes, Organic Intelligence.
Okay.
It looks dumb as shit. Monica, you watched the trailer or no?
I'm looking at it right now.
It looks like it was made in somebody's backyard with a green screen. I don't, whatever, man. If you're a Attack of the Killer Tomatoes super fan, this might be the way for you to go, but I'm not, so I'm not going to worry about it.
Eric Roberts is in it.
Of course he is. Of course he is. I paid him $60. He came to my son's birthday.
Yeah, he's like that dude that ruins every movie for you.
Okay, he was good in some movies.
Like Kickboxer, wasn't he? Or
Best of the Best.
Best of the Best. That's what it was. Best of the Best and Best of the Best 2.
That one with Sylvester Stallone and James Woods, where he was like the explosives guy.
Oh, yeah. What was that one?
He was like the son of the cartel leader.
Yeah.
The specialist or something like that. He was all right in that one. He's been okay in movies.
Okay. Whatever you say.
I can't think of any off the top of my head, but it's not too bad. What else we got here? Tales from the Crypt complete series is now streaming on Tubi, absolutely free.
Oh, it's on Tubi.
Yeah,
I've been watching it on Shudder.
Yeah. Well, if you
just every night, just throw one on and you fall asleep before you get to the end of it.
They're the best. They're the best.
Oh, there's a boob. All right, now I can go to sleep.
Right on. What else we got here? Sherry Moon Zombie has a solo single out with a music video directed by Rob Zombie entitled I Love My Robot.
Okay.
I watched the video. It's very Rob Zombie. I listened to the song. It's okay. We will be playing the song during the break of of this particular podcast.
Mrs. Zombie's song?
It's I mean, it is what you expect it to be. It's a lot of Sherry Moon Zombie doing her cheerleader routine.
Can she sing?
Yes, I go. Oh my God, yes, okay. Oh, okay, here we go. Not really.
Okay.
No, not a lot of vocals there, but it's something if anybody cares. I don't know if she's doing a full album. I hope not. Maybe I'll probably buy
he's
it.
probably ponying up half of his fortune to just, I want to do something, Rob.
Okay, well, there you go. I'm not making another Devil's Rejects Hell from 3 from Hell or anything, so you're going to figure it out.
Figure it out. There you go.
It's worth checking out. I'll play the song during the break. That's all I got. Monica, what do you got for us?
So on August 21st, we have a demon movie, I think. It's called Bury the Devil.
Ooh, okay.
It's going to be out on VOD, and it's, from what I read, it kind of sounds like a Deborah Logan movie.
Oh, okay. That's not bad.
It's this caretaker, that thinks the lady has dementia, but does she really have dementia? I don't know. We got to wait till the 21st to see it.
I'm in the same situation with my mom right now. I can't tell if she's just a racist or if she's possessed.
Or Pazuzu's running the household now.
That would be probably preferable.
That happens with age to the old ladies.
No, I know.
My mother-in-law is like that now. She's all of a sudden become racist.
Oh, yeah.
God.
Yeah. The things that my mom is coughing up over text message. Holy cow.
That happened to my buddy's grandma.
Ma, you raised me better than this, okay? What are you doing right now?
My buddy's grandmother was born and raised in Arkansas.
Okay.
And they, back in her day, it just dropped. The N-bombs all the time.
Certain nomenclature.
But it was like, she would bring it, she would say it in, what she was getting towards the end there, she was like, she would say it in just conversations.
Sure.
Because she's living with my buddy's parents. And she's all, Patrick, did you see the out in the front yard? And he's like, Grandma, you can't say that, and we don't. But it's just like they fall back into, because they get stuck in a time period, right?
Sure.
I remember when my grandma was going through the dementia, the Alzheimer's stuff, I would come to her house, and she thought I was my uncle.
Okay.
Because she thought I was a little kid.
Okay.
So, like, they get stuck in, like, a time period. So my dad, he's looked the same. She always knew my dad, but every time I come visit her, she thought I was my uncle.
Okay.
Because she thought I was still a little kid.
Right.
So they get stuck in a time.
Okay.
And just shit comes out of their mouth. It's kind of weird.
My mom's not there yet, but she's in the paranoiac stage where it's like these guys and those guys and they're all looking at me and they're all looking in my windows.
Gotcha.
And you're like, nobody's looking in your windows, Ma. You're not even doing anything. Why would they be looking in your windows? Because they want my money. You don't have any money, Ma. What do you even want? Oh, I have money, Darian. You don't know. Okay, well, nobody cares. All right, whatever. Whatever. What else you got for us, Monica?
I got one more coming out. It should be released any day. It's called Spider Island. Have you heard of this one?
No.
Oh, so the tagline is 8 legs, 1 bite, no chance. So it's about an island. They build a beautiful hotel resort on it, but they awake something underneath the ground. And I can only imagine if it's called Spider Island.
Well, it's not called Unicorn Island, so I think we're going to go with spiders. It's going to be hard to beat that French movie that we watched. What was that one called? Infested.
Oh yeah, Infested. That was
Infested.
good.
That was
a
a
good
great
spider
one.
movie. Yeah,
Yeah, that was
creepy as shit.
Fucking A.
If you don't like spiders, that movie was very
don't
cringy.
watch it. Yes, because they start small and they get all over you, and then you meet the big ones, and they're like the size of poodles. And it's a whole other thing. Right on, though. I'm down with Spider Island.
And then I got one thing to let people know out there that if they look a little bit, they can find the movie Colony, that brand new zombie movie that's supposed to be fantastic.
Okay.
It's out there, and it's in HD, so you can watch it in a good version.
Did you watch it?
I'm just saying.
She is alerting
Yes.
her fellow swashbucklers that it is on the high seas.
Yes. It's come into
is
the Periscope's view.
Fucking horror movie ahoy, or whatever.
Yeah, and that's all I got.
Okay, right on. I guess it's time for some listener mail then.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Listener mail.
Oh, no voicemail or no emails this week, but we do have a couple of voicemails coming at us. Here comes our main man in Alabama. Alan is in the house.
What's going on, Alan?
Padded room, how's it going?
It's going, brother.
Mr. Darian, I do believe you're Pie Wicket.
Pie Wicket.
Whatever it's titled.
Wicket.
Pie something. Anyway,
Pie Wicket.
this week I got a couple movies in. I finally got to watch Masters of the Universe.
Let's go!
Absolutely loved
Nice.
it.
Fucking A!
Just so
Loved
happy
it.
with all the callbacks and throwbacks, man. Great movie.
Hell yeah.
And I watched Mortal Kombat 2.
Even better.
I liked it. I
think.
didn't like it as much as the first one. I don't know. I thought it was kind of goofy, but I still enjoyed it.
Well,
Anyway, that's all I
yeah.
got. I'll talk to you. Oh,
huh.
when you do the remake of Evil Dead, man, you got to do Rain and Blood.
Oh, hell yeah.
Because fucking Slayer. All right,
Fucking
talk to y'all later.
Fucking
Bye.
Slayer.
Love that shit. Let's go. Right on, Alan. Thanks for calling in. I don't know, man. I like Mortal Kombat 2.
I like they did a lot of the same thing, fan service with characters, locations,
Yeah. Yeah.
fight arenas, if you will.
But then I felt like they tried to Game of Thrones it by killing off a lot of the main guys, which
Yeah.
I'm not mad at.
Well, it's Mortal Kombat.
It's Mortal Kombat. They're supposed to die. Everybody's supposed to die. Right on, Alan. Thanks for calling in. Who else we got here? It looks like Mr. Tom Hardy is in the house.
What's going on, Tom Hardy?
Hey, yo.
Hey, yo, padded room. How's my favorite degenerate?
What's up,
this
big dog?
week? I do hope everyone is going well. But
Where-
hey, I need to get in real quick.
Yes, you
there.
do.
I don't know who you are in the educating department.
Pie Wicket.
I fucking know I've seen this flick. I
Wicket.
want to say it's The Craft. But
No.
I know that ain't right.
No, you're not
But-
right.
Oh man, I know I've seen this flick.
You can
Anyway,
do better than that,
Just gonna
Tom
kick
Hardy.
myself
Come
in
on.
the ass when you reveal it. Fucking what else we got? Oh, on the what are you looking at department? I did get to catch this flick, man. I've seen it before. I totally forgot the name of it. Kind of an interesting flick called Rambach Berlin Undead. It's a German flick in subtitle. I'd seen it, I don't know, 2011, 12, 13, something like that when they were making just a bunch of, like, zombie flicks.
Okay.
And
Sounds good.
It just kind of got in with the mix. But it's
German zombies.
I thought it was a pretty good one, man. Thinking about, there's a
German
from
zombies,
Germany, not
but
something
not
that's gonna
Nazi
be,
zombies.
basically
Totally different thing.
The deal
Totally
is
different.
the dude's in his apartment, zombie apocalypse. There's a big courtyard, and you
Okay.
can see people in other apartments, and they can see the zombies down in the courtyard below and trying to figure out how to survive. I thought it was interesting. I enjoyed it. It might not be that great, but I just remember, like I said, I remember enjoying it, having a fond memory with it.
All right.
Anyway, that's all I got. I hope all is well. Hope Miss Monica is acting, feeling better. Love you like family. Bye now.
Love you too, Tom Hardy.
Thanks, Tom Hardy.
Beautiful. Thanks for calling in, amigo. I feel like Berlin Undead sounds familiar, but this Rambach situation, I don't know anything about that.
Yeah.
Monica, did you ever see Berlin Undead?
No, never even heard of it.
Never heard of it? I feel like I've seen the the box art or something like that. That sounds familiar to me. I don't know why. But it does also kind of remind me of. Did you guys ever see The Night Eats the World?
Sounds familiar. What? Sounds very familiar.
Paris.
Okay.
Guy goes to his ex-girlfriend's house to get the last of his shit. There's a party going full swing. He has a couple of drinks, passes out. When he wakes up, zombie apocalypse. Now he's stuck in his ex-girlfriend's apartment.
Yes, I think I've seen this.
And he starts playing the drums on the balcony.
Yes, I've seen this.
It's not a bad show.
Yeah.
It's an interesting concept. Does that one ring any bells, Monica?
No.
Okay. Well, I'll go fuck myself then. Right on, dudes. Well, that's cool. Thank you guys for calling in.
Yeah, thanks.
Thank you.
The Craft, Tom Hardy, come on, man. Nobody gets put on fire in The Craft, do they?
Not to my
I don't
knowledge.
think so.
I think I watched it once with one of my ex-girlfriends, and I'm like, okay, this is not horror.
I've seen it once or twice. It's not. It's more of a tweeny thing, but it's fine. No, sir, you are incorrect. I was Pie Whack-It.
Pie Whack-It.
Whack-It. Other than that, I guess it's time for a movie, y'all.
Yep.
The guy that's renting it says it's an old place. A little run down. But it's right up in the mountains.
Well, it might not be that bad.
I believe I have made a significant find in the Kandarian ruins. Naturan de Manta.
Shut it off!
Roughly translated, Book of the Dead.
It's not gonna let us leave.
That's right, bitches. It's the original Evil Dead from 1981. Got 7.3 stars on IMDb. Written and directed, of course, by Sam Raimi, starring the Bruce Campbell, Betsy Baker, and Ellen Sandweiss. Oh, man. It's got a hard R rating for a lot of reasons.
I watched the NC-17 version that's on HBO right now.
Oh,
HBO
really?
Max, the rating said NC-17. I was like, really? Why?
What is the difference?
I couldn't tell you.
No? Okay.
It looked the same. I didn't see anything that jumped out at me that, I get it now. I have no idea.
Okay. All right.
Because all the, gratuitous violence and gore is all basically claymation.
Yeah, well, yeah, there is some nudity involved.
Well, yeah, but I mean, there was, and it was the same nudity. I don't think the tree rape scene was any more drawn out.
Different?
I don't know.
I don't know what else they could put in at this point. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't understand.
Whatever lost footage you thought was out there, it's going to be the same shit.
Yeah.
What do we get? Another 4.5 seconds of the camera flying through the trees. Yeah. All right, great.
Which would necessitate an NC-17.
Well, it necessitates another $28 from the D-man because now I got to go buy a fucking thing.
Yeah.
All right. Well, whatever. Inmates, you've seen this one. I know we all have, so we're probably going to just rocket through this. You know the story. Group of party college kids are headed to a remote cabin in the wood. We start off with our 5 main players here, of course, we have Ash, we have Scotty, we have Linda, we have Shelley, and we have Cheryl. Cheryl, we later find out, down the road in the, I guess the mythos of this, we find out that Cheryl was actually Ash's sister.
That's right, yep.
You may not know that. You may not get to that until Ash versus Evil Dead.
Yeah.
But that was the story there. And she's a bit of a downer for a few reasons. But we'll get more into that as the story goes on. We're driving along. The wheel gets jerked out of Scotty's hands. By the way, who likes Scotty? Nobody.
Why was Scotty driving Ash's car?
A valid point.
Is my question.
Valid point.
If you're partying, if you're the guy with the car,
yeah,
hauling all the ass, you drive the car.
It's your car.
Yeah.
You got to drive, bro. But more to the point, it's a bit of a trek, we understand. And we're getting into Ash versus Evil Dead. Yeah. Because they're coming from Michigan. They're all wearing University of Michigan sweaters. And we make mention of crossing the Tennessee border.
Yes.
So that's got to be at least a good 6-8 hours of driving. But that's neither here nor there.
The cabin is 2 miles from Jason's homestead nowadays.
Okay.
Jason Harrell.
Yeah, you're right. Jason,
go find that cabin for us. We'll come visit it.
From what I hear, the fireplace is still standing. You can peel rocks off it if you really want one. Anyway, off they go to the woods. They got to cross a rickety old bridge. The wheel gets jerked out of Scotty's hands at one point. He flips off a bunch of people. Once they get to the actual cabin, we get like the what do you call that? The bench swing, banging against the door. Very creepy. They get inside. It's very creepy. It looks like a Texas Chainsaw Massacre house. Weird bone things hanging from the ceilings and a lot of power tools, rusty and all that. Scotty goes in first. He's like, "Hey, pretty creepy, yeah." Oh, and then everybody else comes in. And this is where we get our party down.
Party down. You've got to say it. Every 80s
absolutely
movie, you got to say party
Let's
down.
Party!
Yep.
Party up! Woo!
I was so excited to party when I was a young lad.
Me too. Little did I know, it really just meant sitting in a living room with a beer.
Yeah.
Fucking disappointing.
Yeah.
I thought people were going to get naked, Monica. Nobody got naked. Nobody even yelled party down. Very disappointing.
You went to the wrong parties, my friend.
Clearly. Let's dance. Remember Footloose?
Yep.
You yell that at a party, everybody looks at you like you're crazy. Stupid. Anyway, they're making margaritas and having toast, and there was some semblance of food there. Maybe they were going to toss a salad. I don't know. Doesn't matter. Right about this time is when Cheryl has her first encounter. Cheryl is some kind of a sketch artist / mystic, perhaps. I say that because at one point she's wearing a bandana, and that just tells me
she's a gypsy woman.
She's some kind
mystic?
of a gypsy, witchy woman, whatever. I don't know, but she's sketching a picture of the grandfather clock, and then, like, all of a sudden something takes control of her hand and goes, "Join us." And she basically draws a picture of SpongeBob SquarePants. Yeah, right.
It wasn't very legible.
No. You got to look at it a few
Yeah.
times before you can figure out what's going on there. But Cheryl fails to mention that to anybody and doesn't really find it weird at all. She's like, "Oh, well, guess I just drew some SpongeBob right there, whatever," in the middle of my very artistic rendering of the grandfather clock.
Who goes to a cabin in the woods to party and sketch?
Cheryl.
Cheryl's a lame-o.
That would be Cheryl. And more to the point, who brings their sister to this party?
Well, hey, you want to hear something weird? I'm sorry. I'm
fucking A right we do, Monica. Lay it on us.
But at the biker club, when we show up, the head boss of the club, he brings his girlfriend, and she doesn't interact with anybody, and sometimes she will bring a book and read, or she will start knitting at a biker club.
Okay.
Well, that's kind of lame, but I don't think anybody wants to tell the boss that.
No.
Nope.
I'm glad Martha Stewart came to the rally. That's
Maybe he's tired of the strippers and the crazy
Yeah.
ones. He got himself a nice little homemaker
That's
type.
right. I'm looking for a scarf. Okay, for my biking. Anyway, that's interesting. Now about the time is when we decide to bed down for the evening. We get a little budding romance between Ash and Linda. I
think they've been together for a little while.
Well, okay, sure.
Because he gives her a gift.
He does, which is a very strange gift,
Yeah.
if you ask me.
A necklace of a looking
with
glass?
a magnifying glass on
Yeah.
it? Hey, I know how much you're into frying ants in the sunlight, so I got you this fucking...
Or I know you're getting older. You might need this to read the newspaper.
Here's a monocle for your next game of Monopoly. You just put that right in your eyeball there. Monica, if your next boyfriend...
When the parole officer dies.
When the parole officer has left his mortal coil, buys you a monocle or a looking glass or a magnifying glass, what is your reaction?
Well, at that point, I'll probably be like, man, I really needed one of these.
Yeah.
I guess it would be a good context for the age group we're in right now.
Is this bifocal? I'm farsighted. You got me the nearsighted one.
You dummy.
I don't. Which eye does it go on? I don't know. He buys her a magnifying glass. I don't know. It goes around her neck. He's like, hey, he does a very cute little thing where he pretends to be asleep. We are possibly headed to Pound Town, but unfortunately, this is when the basement door pops open, and we all get curious about what's going on in the basement.
Don't get curious about the basement.
Don't do that, ma'am. Scotty's like, it's just an animal, and Ash is like, okay, whatever. Scotty's like, I'll go down there, you bunch of cowards. So he goes down there with a flashlight, and nothing happens. Everybody waits. Hey, Scotty, you coming up, Scotty? He doesn't come up, so then Ash goes down. He starts poking around. Scotty, of course, jumps out and scares him. We got first thing we have is a Hills Have Eyes poster torn in half.
Yep.
Now, this gets into the lore of the movie and the little feud that was going on between the director and another director. It was basically, I think it started with Wes Craven putting a Jaws poster in one of his movies and tearing it in half. I think it actually was The Hills Have Eyes, now that I think about it. Somewhere in the trailer, there was a Jaws poster torn in half. So here comes Sam Raimi, because Steven Spielberg doesn't give a shit about anything
Steven
like
Spielberg's
that.
like, oh, that's
He's
funny
like,
little man.
Yeah, cute, real cute what you did there.
Did you see E.T.?
Yeah.
Lots of fucking money.
I'm still counting my money from 2001, or no, that was Kubrick.
81.
But, whatever. So here comes Sam Raimi. He's like, okay, here's your Hills Have Eyes. I'm going to tear that fucking thing in half. Because somebody would hang up a horror movie poster in the basement of a dilapidated cabin. Whatever, dude. I'm thinking about it too much. And then Scotty jumps out and he's like, hey, look at what we got here. And then from here we find our Kandarian demon research kit, complete with the Nacharon Damanta, the Book of the Dead.
Yep.
Complete with the reel-to-reel tapes and the recorder in which to play them.
Mm-hmm.
You've also got yourself a spine shank. And, well, this isn't the spine shank. This is more of a spine saw blade type of a deal.
Yeah, it's very big.
Yeah, and it's got like some stainless steel in it.
The one in Evil Dead 2 looks better.
That's more of a spine shank is what you got. But we got some tools of the trade here. We decide we're going to... This stuff looks pretty cool. Let's take it up to the girls.
Yeah.
Maybe scare them, and then we'll get ourselves some poontang.
Yeah, good plan. Solid plan.
Totally.
I like it. Let's do it.
Totally. Up we go. We're going to check all this stuff out. We're still drinking margaritas, having a great time. Ash figures out the reel-to-reel tape recorder and fires that thing up. And here we have Professor Jones from the University of Oklahoma, I think, or Ohio. And he has secluded himself along with his wife in this cabin to finish his research of the Kandarian Nacharon Damanta. And it includes spells and incantations, which he reads aloud on the tape, and this is where we get our zooming.
We didn't get the sound effects yet, though.
It wasn't a drone, but it very well could have been right through the woods. And then we have like a pile of leaves out front that is now like undulating and lighting up. And
red lights underneath.
Smoke coming out of it. Condor. Condor. And Cheryl's going, turn it off! Turn it off! About the time that she freaks right out is when a rogue tree branch crashes through the windows of one of the cabin windows there. All right, let's turn it off then, you bunch of pussies. So they turn it off. Now they're going to bed. We get to see a little side boob from Shelley. Whatever. And then we get to see the Ash and Linda getting ready for bed. This is where he gives her the necklace. From there, we cut back to Cheryl. We're watching all this as our floating POV cam is going around the windows of the cabin, which makes me think the deadites are horny.
Yep.
And looking
a little
for
bit
some,
of peepers, little peeper toms.
Looking for some
tit lurkers.
Tit lurkers, Dusty, is what they are. Disappointed in this movie. But they're about to get lucky because Cheryl thinks she sees something out in the woods, so off she puts her bathrobe on and like a nightgown and goes off to the way. Hello? Is anybody there? Hello? I can see you. And off she goes into the woods by herself where she gets sacked, disrobed, and penetrated by some vines and tree branches.
Yep.
Dusty?
Sure.
Monica, was this scene hot at all to you?
Which part?
The tree rape.
No.
Okay.
Absolutely not.
Okay. Now, before you say that, I'm going to tell you that as an Evil Dead enthusiast, this was probably the most sensual, gentlemanly of the tree penetrations that we've seen.
I don't know.
Absolutely.
The final thrust was pretty violent.
She was into it, though. Did you see?
I think she was,
wildly
between pain and pleasure.
I was just wondering if she got any splinters in there.
You fucking A-right
Guaranteed.
she did. Yeah, how do you not, man?
It wasn't a smooth branch.
No, and it got all... Dude, it was like caressing the boobies.
Mm-hmm.
It was all up on her. You know what I mean? It was, it came on a little rough to start with, but then it moved into like Red Shoe Diaries.
And then, watow, gave it to her.
And then bimo. Around the legs, right up between them. Gnarly. But if you think about it, like Mia's rape in the 2013 movie, which we'll get to next week, basically didn't even lay her down. Just shot her legs apart, right up.
Yep.
Right up there. Same thing with, what's her name? Ellie in with the elevator cables in Evil Dead Rise. Spread them legs, booyah!
Booyah.
It's like a prison rape or something, man. You know?
Yeah.
No subtlety.
Violence begets violence, my friend.
Well, you got a little foreplay goes a long way in the tree rape.
Demons
department.
aren't into that. They got too much shit going on.
Well, these ones are, because these ones were all about the nipples and, taking the clothes off and really making an
show of it, yeah.
An enjoyable evening for everybody, I think. Cheryl gets loose, runs back to the cabin. Oh, my God, you got to get me out of here. And they're like, what the hell happened? The trees, they came alive. Okay, you're crazy. Ash is like, okay, I'll take you to the fucking town. Let's go. Hop in the car, get moving. Of course, the rickety old bridge that they came across is now blown to bits. Well, shit, Cheryl, we can't do that. But if you can hang out till the sun comes up, maybe we can find a way around. All right, back to the cabin we go. Everything's cool for a minute or two. Everybody's wondering what the fuck really happened to Cheryl. Apparently they're not too worried about it, though, because they're playing card games, and they're doing the old Ghostbusters ESP...
Where, Dr. Venkman, he zaps you
if you're not a hot blonde.
Exactly.
Basically.
That's good policy.
It is, totally. You are psychic, aren't you? Look at you. But Cheryl, who's not even paying attention to this, just starts rattling off the cards as they're coming while she's looking out the window at the dark woods. Turns around, completely possessed, deadite, full on, levitating, Dead by dawn, dead by dawn. We are what was and will be again. Blah! And then she collapses. Everybody's going, what the fuck is going on with her? I don't know, man. Maybe let's get her to bed.
Bad clams.
Bed clams?
Bad clams.
Bad
for
clams.
Dinner.
That's what it was. Too many margaritas, dude. Got Randy out in the woods. Now we got all kinds of problems. They're like, let's get her into bed. Linda takes one step too close and gets shanked right through the Achilles tendon with one of the sketching pencils. She's like, oh, fuck, goes down. Now we got a big struggle between Cheryl and the remaining three. They manage to subdue her, throw her into the basement, and do the weird chain link. You got to loop it through everything to get the fucking thing shut. So they do that, and they get her down there. But as in every Evil Dead movie, there's always like that weird 6-inch gap where they can push it open and talk a bunch of shit to you all fucking night long.
Just shut the fuck up.
Shut your fuck... Dude, I'll move the couch on top of there just to keep you fucking
that's
quiet.
a great idea.
Yeah. Dude, I'll move the stove. I'll move the refrigerator.
Turn the TV up. Play a little Mortal Kombat.
Get the fuck out of here. Shut your mouth. Regardless, they're all having a bit of a tizzy fit. We get Linda into bed because she goes into shock after getting shanked in the Achilles. Now, Ash, Scotty, and Shelly are all hanging around. Oh, fuck. What are we going to do? Okay, everything's cool. When the sun comes up, we'll find another way around, and we'll get her. What happened to her eyes? Her eyes are crazy. In the meantime, Cheryl is in the basement. We're going to kill you. We're going to kill everybody, you fuckers. So this is so cool to me because this was like the difference between... we had zombie movies at this point. Zombies were nasty, but they would just kind of walk around, and if they caught you, they would eat you. That's scary. And then we had like demon possession movies where like, oh, your mother sucks cocks in hell. Okay, great. But this is like a mixture of the two where these possessed demons like knew
very cheeky.
You're very cheeky and kind of mean-spirited, but at the same, yeah, we're gonna get you. You can't keep me down here forever. We'll lock you in the basement. Okay, all right, there, sweet pea.
Yeah, talk a lot of shit. These deadites.
Eventually, the remaining three are like, okay, let's all just go to bed. We'll figure this shit out in the morning. Maybe Cheryl will calm the hell down between now and then. So off goes Shelly to go get ready for bed. And then we cut back to the drone cam, or whatever you want to call it, through the woods. And then, boom, through the window. And Scott and Ash are like, what the fuck was that? They just heard a window break. They go in there. They try to figure out what happened to Shelly. She's now gone. But then she jumps back through the window. We never know what really happened to Shelly.
No.
Except...
tree rape, I'm assuming.
I assume.
Yeah.
She's now possessed and full-on attacking Ash and Scott. We get a pretty good ass-whipping here, gang. Mostly on the furniture in the cabin. I think that takes the worst beating out of anybody in this movie.
Ash could not pry himself out from underneath a 2x12 bookshelf that probably weighed, I don't know, 50 pounds?
I'm saying plywood at best. Yeah. Spray painted plywood.
But he couldn't get up.
I don't think that thing could hold a fart if you put it on there. But, I'm stuck. This is where Scotty kind of rises to the occasion because Ash gets a little shell-shocked. He's like, got the axe, and he's like, oh, God damn it, Shelly. And Scotty's like, you got to hit her with the axe, bro. You got to hit her with the axe. And he's like, ah. Eventually, Scotty grabs the axe and dismembers Shelly. Just kind of knocks her out first. This demon fight sequences, they go away and then they come back, and then they go away and then they come back. Regardless, Shelly is out of the equation for a few minutes. This is where Scotty shows his true colors. He's like,
I'm out of here.
I'm out, bro. I'm out. We got to go. And Ash is like, well, hey, but Linda's got stabbed in the fucking... She can't walk. She got number 2 pencil through the ankle there.
And Scotty says, it seems like an issue, not an ish me.
Nope. That's your girl. I'm going to go piece myself out of here, and maybe I'll send somebody back in the morning.
Yeah.
Ash is like, all right, go ahead, you fucking asshole. Scotty says, yep, I'm out. Scotty lasts all of about 5 minutes in the woods.
Yeah. He got tree sodomized.
I don't know that he actually took the tree in the butt routine.
He was pretty jacked up when he came back. He didn't want to talk about it.
No, I like to think that he did, because that's fitting. He comes running back. He's been beat to fucking shit. He's like, you don't know, Ash. There's a trail, but the trees, they came alive, man. They came alive, Ash. And Ash
they weren't gentle.
Ash is like, here's a glass of water.
Next time you go out there, take the bottle of Vaseline with you.
Something, maybe some condoms. Put on a little music.
Yeah.
I hear the trees like music, so, anyway, Scotty's beat to shit. Now is about the time that Ash is like, oh, fuck, okay. I'm just going to take a little stroll around here. He goes and checks on Linda. Linda, where she's been stabbed, like spider webs into like a cool demonic thing. She pops up. She's now like the cackling, I don't know, she had like a baby doll look about her a little bit, like, we're gonna get you.
She's sitting there clapping with cross-legged on the floor.
She's not really doing anything,
giggling,
but she's just
annoying as all get out.
Yeah, just like
Who's
taunting.
the nice demon?
Yeah,
yes.
She's the nice, goofy, annoying demon.
She's the talk shit demon. The other demons are here to fuck you up. This one's here to talk shit while they do it. Ash is like, why don't you just leave me alone? And then he like smacks her around a little bit. And then out of nowhere, she's like, oh my God, Ash, it's me. I'm okay.
Right before he's about to blow her head off with a shotgun.
Yeah, he's like, oh, I'm good. And he's like, oh, Linda, you're good. And then Cheryl in the basement is like, Ash, I'm okay. You can let me out of here now. Everything's cool, okay? Everything's cool. You can let me out. And Ash is like, huh? Yeah? Okay. Let you out of there. When he gets close to the basement, she pops her head back out, and she's like, I got you, you fucker. And then Ash turns around, and then Linda's still all fucked up. And Scotty is pretty close to dead, but he's just like sitting on the couch with his half-drank cup of water. And this is about the time that Shelley returns to life. Now, in the initial struggle, we managed to put Shelley down by putting her head in the fire. Now she pops back up and she's like, oh, thank you for saving me. My beautiful flesh was on fire. She attacks. I think Ash manages to grab the weird spine skeleton saw blade and stick it into Shelley. She falls down on it, and I don't know, man. It didn't really work on Shelley, but it works on other people later on.
It kind of did. Like, she started puking up all her,
Yeah, like the weird white schmutz.
Yeah.
But then after a few minutes, she gets back up. And again, this is the running theme of this movie, is that you think you kill one, but then they get back up a few minutes later. It's wacky. Scotty pops up, manages to cut Shelley into several pieces. We decide we're going to bury her. So we take all the pieces out because, cops are just going to sign off on all this. Bury her, put a fork or a cross on her grave. Okay, great. Come back. Now Linda is completely fucking possessed, and she's up and running around. Again, doesn't kill Scotty, but smacks him around to the point of unconsciousness. So now Ash and Linda have to do battle. We get Linda getting knocked out with an axe handle. Then he drags her outside, and he leaves her there while she's kind of writhing around and cackling. And then Ash is like, well, okay, fuck off, goes back inside. She pops right back up and jumps through the window, attacks him again. Make a long story short, he knocks her out, takes her out to the tool shed, and eventually cuts her head off.
Mm-hmm.
Seems to do the trick.
Seems to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In this movie. Later on, in other movies, it doesn't quite work as well. But buries her right next to Shelley. Very cool. Now we're left with, Cheryl and Ash. When Ash goes back inside, he sees that the cellar door is open, and Cheryl is running loose. How did she get out? We'll never know. Big cat and mouse game throughout this tiny-ass cabin. Ash has himself a shotgun. He's looking to blow her head off. She's somewhere lurking throughout. Eventually a big struggle, and throughout this struggle, we discover that using the magnifying glass that at some point got knocked off of Linda. Ash is able to hook Nacharon Damanta through the weird mouth hole, pull it in, grab it, throw it in the fire, which causes the tongue of the book to come out. Also, by the way, at this point, Demon Scotty is now in the mix, and he's also kicking the shit out of Ash.
With a weird...
fire poker, was it?
Well, no, but what the fuck was up with Scotty's nose? Like,
who knows?
Made it like a droopy dog
yeah,
nose.
it looked like a dog. Yeah. I don't know.
I don't get it.
I don't get
know
it
what
either.
That's all about.
Somewhere his nose got droopy dogged. Once the book goes into the fire, everybody does a freeze frame, and then they all melt into oatmeal, and the book does like a tongue face slash, and then it melts into oatmeal too, and Ash is just, as these demons are melting into oatmeal, they're all exploding blood on Ash.
Yeah.
Which, as he's just laying there going, oh, God damn it. Oh, gross. You too. Oh, God, another one. God damn. How much blood do you have? Oh, fucking shit.
All claymation style.
Yeah, it's good.
But it's for the time.
1981 style. And then Ash stands up, and now there's birds singing outside the front door, and the sun is up, and he's like, okay, I did it. He walks out the front door, and then the drone cam comes through again, and he turns just as it's about to hit him, and that's the end of your movie.
Mm-hmm.
What do you guys think of the original Evil Dead?
That's good.
Love it.
Yeah.
One of my favorites.
Yeah. Watched it many, many times.
I think for me, it's just the I would say the original Cabin in the Woods movie. A lot of people would give that title to Friday the 13th, but
no, this is a specific cabin
in the woods versus summer camp.
Agreed.
Yes.
Agreed.
You got a very small enclosed location. You do a good job of kind of isolating the kids
creating
there.
A siege type thing.
Siege type narrative, even though whatever it is already inside. Mm-hmm. Not only is it inside, but it's inside your friends. So that's something else to deal with. There is a little bit of tongue-in-cheek action, like with the gore and the over-the-top just spew, I guess.
Yeah.
Like the bodily fluids of this movie. Really.
Everywhere.
Just everywhere. I say it's a great show. How do I rate this as it compares to other movies in the franchise? This, I think, is probably within the original Evil Dead 2, Army of Darkness. Going into Ash versus Evil Dead, I would say this is probably the only horror movie out of those. The rest all feel like over-the-top comedies. Yeah.
Agreed.
Yeah.
It's not to say that they're bad, and I love them just as much, but this one felt like it legit
tried to be a horror movie.
Aimed to disturb and, fuck with
shock
you a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, with the tree rape. Nobody ever saw that before.
So the kid wanted to she'd been watching a bunch of movies with me and stuff, and I said, well, you don't really need to watch this one if you want to watch Evil Dead 2, because you basically get a recap, and then Evil Dead 2, and then Army of Darkness. So, anyway, we're going to probably watch the other two maybe this week something.
Did she watch this one?
She did not.
Okay.
I think she sat through it, and she's like, this is dumb. Like, the special effects.
Totally.
And it gets
a
bigger
God,
budget.
Dusty.
Hey,
I was 11 when I watched this.
I know, but she's seen more, it's hard to get her to watch the older movies.
Yeah.
Because of the movies she's grown up seeing as far as the special effects and that kind of stuff. So I guess it's the same with us. When I was a kid, I didn't like watching black and white movies except for maybe, the Universal Monster stuff at Halloween with my old man.
Sure.
Like he would say, "Oh, let's watch this." I was like, "That's boring, Dad. It's black and white." You know? So
it's hard to relate.
I can see, how she wouldn't dig it, but then, the newer one she's into, and I think that Evil Dead 2 would be kind of it. Like I said, it has more of a budget.
Sure.
The special effects are better.
Yeah.
And then Army of Darkness is just, in my opinion, fucking awesome. So I like that one a lot. So anyway, so we're gonna do that. I think maybe this week or next. So we'll see.
So my understanding of this, and I could be completely off with this. This was how it was explained to me: is that Evil Dead 1, and if you're if she wants to get into the lore and follow the trajectory of these characters, Evil Dead 1, this Evil Dead that we just watched, is what actually happened. Evil Dead 2 is Ash telling the story to somebody else. That's why it's so full of bravado and groovy, and
that actually makes a lot of sense.
I kicked this guy's ass, and there's no mention of any of the other people because they're all buried in the back, and he doesn't want to be held criminally liable.
I gotcha. Okay.
And then Army of Darkness is just a continuation of that, and then you get into Ash versus Evil Dead, which there are certain little nuances throughout that series where he kind of admits to maybe that wasn't what really happened, but maybe he doesn't remember because, he's old or whatever the hell. So,
but he takes on the persona of the bravado because
totally.
he's had to tell the story so many times.
Yeah. It's almost become real.
So it's become real, yeah.
Yes. And then, of course, 2013 would be a new family has purchased the cabin and has been living there no problem for quite some time. And this is when they come back and everything kind of fits into place. And then they find the book and then everything, well, that iteration of the book. But supposedly this is all going to make sense at some point. Possibly
I think supposedly
Evil
the
Dead
Wrath is supposed to wrap a lot of this stuff together.
So we'll see where that goes. Monica, any closing thoughts on the original Evil Dead?
I love this movie so much. I can remember when I first watched this, I had to sleep with the lights on for like 3 days.
Yes. Scared the fucking piss out of me. The first time I watched it, I didn't make it past the rape scene. Well, no, I did, actually. It was I'd seen other movies, so I was like, okay, that's between her. Oh, okay, it's ripping. But wait, she's into it a little bit? Because there's that weird scene where Ellen Sandweiss is laying on the ground, and she's like, dude. But then she comes back, and then she turns into a deadite, and I'm like, okay, she's possessed, it's fine. But the level of shit-talking that goes on, like, I'm used to a Jason Voorhees who will kill you. It'll be fine. You'll be dead.
Silently.
Silent. You probably didn't even see him coming. Same thing with Michael Myers. Freddy Krueger will fuck with you a little bit, but, it's in your dream. And
see, those movies were much scarier to me than when I was a kid.
Oh, no.
The Freddy, or I'm not Freddy. Freddy was always comedic, but,
yeah.
Friday the 13th and Halloween, they was always more scary to me.
My thought always went immediately to, what if my mom was a deadite and we chained her up in the weird hall closet that we have? How much shit is she going to talk to me and my dad while we're trying to figure out...
Darian!
Oh, God, Mom, no! No, Mom, I'll clean it!
You're going to die in the toilet like Elvis!
Okay, but I'll clean it!
You fat bastard!
What if I clean it up, though? I can clean it up, Ma! Jesus! Oh, it's terrible. All right, inmates, it is the original Evil Dead. You can watch it right now on HBO Max, also on Tubi. I've got various special editions, DVDs, Blu-rays, everything you need. I'm sure you've seen it. Next week, we'll give you our thoughts on the quote-unquote remake, whatever you want to call it, reimagining. So tune in for that. In the meantime, I think we're going to take us a little break.
Hey inmates, if you like what you hear, head over to the Padded Room Facebook group and support us through the Patreon link with a small monthly donation. Check out the T-Villain link at paddedroom.podbean.com and grab some t-shirts. Thanks for listening and enjoy the rest of the show.
And we are back, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my God. I got to get myself to a cabin in the woods. Stat. Regardless of Necronomicon and deadites and all of that sort of business, I feel like there could be some freaky sex stuff going on, too. If we can keep the basement closed.
Yeah, just keep the door shut.
Keep the margaritas
Nobody gets possessed,
flowing. Yeah.
then, panties start dropping.
I have to be honest with you, though. If I took my wife to that particular cabin in the woods,
she'd make you leave.
She'd kick me in the nuts.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. I saw a Best Western 6 miles ago. You turn this car around right now, Darian.
Mrs. Brock's version of Cabin in the Woods is a 3-story, 6-room,
with a hot tub. Yes,
yeah.
And some kind of catering situation, and probably a Safeway within a couple of blocks that we can go to for more beer.
For sure.
Absolutely. And you know what? I don't disagree with that.
No. That's the best way to go.
I'm down for all of those things.
Yeah.
All right, inmates. Well, join us next week for the 2013 Evil Dead. Some will call it a remake. Some will call it a reimagining or a continuation. Requel, even maybe. I don't know. Retooling, whatever you want to call it. In the meantime, we'd love to hear your thoughts on the original Evil Dead versus the remake. Mental health hotline is area code 775-387-0275. Email us if you choose. mail@paddedroompodcast.com. Also, next week, ladies and gentlemen, the new rendition of the Terror Dome. We're going movie by movie. It's going to be interesting. We've got our favorite movies, our favorite horror movies, our favorite best horror movies on one side, and then our guilty pleasure horror movies on the other. We're going to find out which one is the best of the best of the worst of the best of the worst. I don't know.
You're confusing me.
Me too. I don't know where I'm going with that. But, get us your any picks you might have or any predictions. We'd love to hear those as well. In the meantime, we're going to tell you what movies we got to watch this week in a little segment called What Are You Looking At?
What are you looking at?
Well, since I completely flubbed it last week, being the selfish asshole that I am, I watched Ick from 2024.
Okay.
It's fun. It's a fun movie.
Yeah.
It's a good show. I kept watching it thinking that guy, the main guy, the science teacher, where the fuck do I know him
Superman.
from?
He played Superman at one point. Yeah.
Did he?
Yeah.
I remember him as the asshole ex-boyfriend bass player from Scott Pilgrim versus the World.
Oh, yeah.
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 That's immediately where I went. But
no, he was the Superman before Henry Cavill.
Oh, okay.
There's that one standalone Superman movie that they did between Christopher Reeves and then when Henry Cavill took over.
Oh, with what the fuck? Kevin Spacey as Lex Luthor.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's a bummer, man. You're the
go-between.
Yeah, you're the Timothy
You're
Dalton.
the placeholder.
Pretty much. You're the 007 that was 00 nothing, really. That sucks.
Just give this guy one film because he's not very charismatic.
He just didn't do it, man. I don't know. Good show. Funny. Kind of reminded me a lot of The Faculty, just with more of a
It was more of a,
Lovecraftian-
I think it was more Evil Dead-y love or Faculty. So like, comedy.
Tentacles.
Yeah.
Anyway. Tentacles. Weird. I think my favorite part was the party boy cops. Once they got possessed and they're like, bro, we're going to go do the keg stands. Let's go. And they're like, whoa. You've been drinking. And you got the ick on you. So let's just not. Other than that, it was a good show. That's all I got to watch this week other than assigned watching. Dusty, what do you got for us?
Have you guys heard of creepers?
Sounds familiar.
Like, it's a thing, I guess. So, YouTube stuff.
Okay, no.
Urban explorers?
Urban explorers, yes.
but their nicknames are creepers, I guess.
I don't.
Anyway.
Okay.
I watched a movie called Do Not Enter from 2026.
Okay.
Oh, yes.
Did you watch it, Monica?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so basically it's a group of, they call themselves creepers, but they're urban, like, archaeologists, right? So they'll hear about something in urban legend, and they're in New York City, and the first instance they're going down to find some famous tagger's artwork that's somewhere in an offshoot old, like, abandoned subway tunnel.
Okay.
And they find it, and their whole thing is like, we look, and they live stream all the shit. We look, we don't touch, or we just document it, and then that's it. So one of their members decides that, do you realize how much this fucking thing's worth? So he takes a chip off the wall, and they're all pissed off at it, and they kick him out of the group. Now you're fucking gone. So the next thing that they try to do is they hear about this old hotel. I can't remember what it's called, the Paragon Hotel.
Okay.
Supposedly, back in the 40s, I'm thinking, 40s, 30s, some mob boss basically took up residence in this hotel and basically ran his mob empire from this hotel. And ever since, and he supposedly died there, but there's supposedly like $300 million worth of mob, booty in there. Like, so anyway, they're trying to find a way in because they know where the hotel is, but nobody knows how to get in. So these guys are going through these tunnels, and they find a way in. They got a tip how to get in there, and like their YouTube channel is losing hits and stuff like that. And this other douchebag that stole the piece of the wall, he's got another group of douchebag explorers with him, but they're in it for the money, right? So anyway, they find a way into this hotel, and then supernatural shit starts happening.
Cool.
So basically, I don't want to kind of give it away because it's a decent flick, and it's
nice.
on. I think it's on Prime, so it's definitely worth a watch. Special effects were a little wonky, a little. For a 2026 movie, they didn't spend a lot of money on their digital effects, shall we say?
This has to be found footage, right?
No, they have a lot of YouTube, like all the likes and things going on,
Yeah.
But it's a legit movie.
Okay.
There's something in the hotel, and basically all urban explorers that have gone looking for the mob money have never returned.
Okay.
So anyway, and then the other group finds their way in there, and they're a bunch of douchebag. They're fucking psychopaths, really, because they start, they bring guns and stuff, and they meet up another guy who's basically trying to, he says document their progress, and then he has ulterior motives. But anyway, when you find out what it is, you're like, oh, I think the story was pretty cool. Some satanic stuff kind of going on, rituals and things, and it was worth a watch.
Cool.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Monica, what did you think about it?
Oh, I enjoyed it. I actually watched it a second the other day.
Oh, did you?
Okay.
Yeah, because now that it was on Prime, I'm like, I'm going to watch this again. Yeah, I thought it was pretty good, and I can totally see me doing something like this.
Cool.
Yeah, urban exploring. Yeah, like urban archaeology kind of thing.
A friend of mine does that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Go and explore like old abandoned mental hospitals and shit like that. Yep.
That would be fun.
He has a bit of a criminal record.
Yeah, I think these guys, I think that's what their whole thing was, is like, I know we're breaking and entering in all these places, but we're just going to document, right? We're trying to find this stuff.
Yeah.
So.
And he said 90% of the cops and security guards that he deals with are cool as long as you just agree to leave and never come back.
Right.
It's like the other ones that have...
They're just sick of all these assholes coming to...
Yeah. And it's like... certain areas are more dangerous than others, and it's like, if you go down there and you get killed...
That's on me, because I'm the security guard.
It's on me, and we won't even know you're dead for a couple of weeks. So there's that, too, you fucking jerk-offs. Right on. Sounds like a good show. I'll have to check that one out. Anything else, Dust?
Yeah, we checked out Ready or Not 2.
Cool.
Because that's on Hulu now.
Yeah, I've been flirting with that.
It's good. It was fun. A lot of fun.
On.
Yeah, it continues right after the other one.
Nice.
And you get into more of the lore of, what was the guy's name?
The family. The game family.
Yeah, but they were all it's a whole organization, not just that family.
Yeah.
All ruled by Mr. Abernath or something like that, but I'm assuming he's the devil, right?
Okay.
It's all
sure.
They do a lot of. So anyway, so that family's dead. That family left a seat open for the High Council seat.
Ooh.
And now, basically, she gets kidnapped again and is put into another game of Ready or Not. But this time she's playing against the other, I guess there's 6 families involved in this whole collective, if you will, that basically runs the world.
And now her sister somehow is
And her sister is involved because she comes to the hospital, because obviously she went to the hospital because she was fucked up.
Oh, yeah.
And so, anyway, so whoever basically kills her, completes the game of Ready or Not, or of hide and seek, they get the high seat, which is basically all the power in the entire world.
Okay.
But they're all run, puppet mastered, by Mr. Abernath, the devil. And there's lots of Hail Satans going on. And, and hooded figures. And old Elijah Wood makes his
excellent
makes his presence known. And
always
he's basically the devil's lackey. He's like the devil's, not fixer, but like lawyer, if you he runs things. He tells everybody what's going on.
Man. Yeah.
He's a bag. Well, he's the game master, or the he knows all the rules and the bylaws. Exactly.
Okay.
He's his would be his attorney, I guess you could say.
Fair enough.
But it's fun. It's a fun movie.
Very cool.
It's kind of cool because they all have to basically use the weapons that were around in the time of their families joining the collective, right?
Oh, boy, yeah.
So basically, the one family has to use, he's got a spiked hammer, and the sister has a ball and musket, a musket or a pistol.
Sure, like a muzzleloader
pistol. Yeah.
Okay.
The other lady is, and it's worldwide, right? So there's an Asian lady comes over, and she's using a samurai sword. Nice. There's a couple of Middle Eastern fellows. I don't know exactly from which country.
Scimitars, I'm sure.
Yeah. Yep, big curved freaking sultan swords.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's fun. It's
cool.
a good movie.
Very cool.
Yep.
Right on.
And that's all I got to watch.
All right, Monica, what do you got for us?
I got to check out Ghost of the Void.
Okay, what is that?
Have you?
No.
That's been being advertised everywhere, so I was like, I guess I might as well watch it. Basically, it's about a couple who become homeless and go park in the woods to sleep for the night.
Sure.
And a strange person with a mask shows up and starts to terrorize them. And so how do I explain this? So basically this movie is like that Blake Lively movie, It Ends With Us. This girl is I guess she is seeing the people that it turns out her boyfriend is an alcoholic, and he hits her, and it's mental abuse. And in the end, these people that show up in the mask, make her realize that she needs to leave him, and she ends up killing him. So,
because that's what most masked strangers do. They're here to help you with your marital issues, and some self-realization, things like that. Sure.
I know. This all comes to light at the end of the movie, and I can't believe I sat through it because I was wanting to know these people in the mask.
They're marriage counselors.
I did get to watch Caroline.
Okay.
That was an awesome movie.
Is that the animated thing?
No, it's Samara Weaving. And what's his name? Kyle Gellner is in it.
Okay.
Oh.
And he's
like both of them.
Me too.
Bank robber thief. And he meets her and teaches her how to do stuff. So they're like the new Bonnie and Clyde. It was really good.
Looks like there's a lot of making out in that one. I'm looking at the trailer. It's a lot of sensual slow motion kissing
there.
Oh yeah, I could tell.
And then I got to watch the Correct Passenger movie.
Okay, what do you think of that?
I loved it.
Right on.
I thought it was so good. Have you guys seen it?
Yep.
I have not.
Oh.
I was.
Okay.
I did like it. Get kind of, I don't know, preachy with the van people. Like their whole community. I don't know. It just was like, you can't be part of our community. You're bringing this demon, but I don't know. Who would want to? And why would you sign up to live your life in a van if you didn't really want to? For the chick and
yeah,
but it was creepy. It was good. I liked it. Some of the ending was so for me.
Yeah, I can see what you mean about the ending. But all the hair standing up on your head scenes, those were pretty.
Yes, the creepy scenes were very creepy with the cameras and things and in the van. And,
yeah.
And when she was trying to walk back to the van and she looked back and then she was same distance from the van, it was definitely had some good creepy moments.
No, I would have been like, oh hell, back into the gym.
Yep. Why didn't she just go back to the gym where her husband was?
Yeah. And then I watched Disclosure Day.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Movie?
Saw that one, too.
What do you think?
What do you think?
I liked it.
I liked it, too.
I don't understand what all the hate and discontent is for it. I thought it was really cool, and as far as like a take on the alien kind of cover-up, stuff, I thought it was good. I don't know.
I have not heard anything this movie, but I watched it, and the one scene where where they're in the motel room, him and her, and he shows her the video footage without giving it away to Dick.
Yes.
And what they were doing, I started crying.
Oh yeah.
I was like, oh, the poor alien.
I know. Yeah, those guys were fucking assholes. The black box, the black van crew or whatever they were called, the Wayland Yutani Corporation or wherever they were,
KPG Corporation.
It was basically privatized alien covered up company, right? They were profiting off of that, their technology, but they were trying to keep it secret.
So, Dusty, so this was my question. The movie, were him and her actual aliens?
So, I don't know if we want. It hasn't even come out on video yet.
Okay.
But I'm just thinking, I think that they were chosen by the aliens to be their
special people.
Yes, they're basically help reveal themselves to the world through these two people, kind of thing. I don't think they were aliens.
They were talent agents.
You see kind of what happened to them earlier on in life, and then all of a sudden they get these. I don't want to say a lot about it, but I don't think they were aliens. I think they were chosen by the aliens to help ease the news to the populace, basically.
Okay. And then the last one I watched was a ridiculous shark movie called Chum.
Chum?
Chum.
Did you feel like a chump after you watched it?
No.
Oh, my God.
You got to chum the waters.
I hope Tim doesn't watch this
He's
movie.
already seen it. I promise you.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it was about these... it was 5 people, 2 couples, and the loser's sister tagging along that needed to eat a cheeseburger. They are cheeseburger. And I don't know what happened. Like the fucking boat caught on fire, and then this dude just happens to be strolling along in the ocean and is like, "Hey, get on my boat, and I'll save you guys." So they get on the boat.
Was it Billy Zane?
Yeah, don't get on a boat with him.
I'm not getting on a boat with him. He's going to throw me off and try to fuck my wife. Seen him do it, Monica. Seen him do that shit.
But this guy is out for revenge because his wife was killed by this shark 5 years ago.
Oh, he Steve Zissou'd it.
Yeah, he's been patrolling the ocean trying to find her. And so he uses these people as bait. It's just like Dangerous Animals.
Okay.
Except he
Without
puts them down.
The guy in Dangerous Animals had a boner the whole time, bro. Oh, I'm going to feed you this shark. It's going to be so bloody, yeah.
Well, this movie was worse than that. Yeah, he basically in the water in the shark to come close by so he could kill her, but it didn't work out for him like that.
It never does. He's an evildoer.
You don't need to watch that.
I'm not even interested.
Okay, good.
Fucking shark movies. Get out of here. All right. There it is, inmates. I think it's time for some immersion therapy.
Let's do it.
Immersion therapy.
I got to tell you, bros, I dug the shit out of The Mummy from 2026.
I thought you would.
It's a lot of moaning and groaning out there because it's not technically a mummy movie. Okay, but let me pose this question. When was the last time we saw a mummy horror movie? Not a mummy action thriller, not an action comedy, not a romantic, supernatural Brendan Fraser who gives a shit movie, or even a Tom Cruise who gives a shit movie. Been a long time.
Yeah, I don't think we have.
No, this was a legit mummy horror movie.
Mm-hmm.
Could have used a little more mummy in my mummy movie. I had my mind on my mummy and my mummy on my mind, Dusty, and there was no
Get
mummy.
Get out of here.
Okay, I'll see myself out. Good night, everybody. No, it was a good show. You could tell. I think you saw it a long time.
I saw it in the theater
a while before I did, and you said it is very much an Evil Dead movie.
Yes,
I agree completely.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that.
No.
I'm down with that.
So Jason and I were all talking because he saw it too in the theater. We agreed that it should be called basically Evil Dead Egypt Demon or
sure.
like that.
Which is fine.
Because I guess you have the little, the remnants of a pyramid and it came from Egypt and
in the tomb.
And they're wrapped up in not bandages but flesh.
Yes. Monica, you saw it, right?
Yes.
Okay. So yeah, dude, it's it is more of a possession demon situation, but the mummification process that you have to go through to, I guess, contain the host. So again, we have the situation where, sucks. Don't want my daughter being kidnapped by an Egyptian magician. Yes, me, the Egyptian magician. Or have that happen to her, but at the same time, somebody's got to do it.
Yeah.
I mean, and as much as we want to yell and scream at the quote-unquote magician for doing that, what she said was not inaccurate.
You need a host body to contain this evil.
And if you get a younger one, it's going to contain it longer.
Yes.
So, I mean, what do we want to do? Do we want to let this thing out and then create all kinds of fucking problems?
Just unfortunate collateral
damage. We saw
damage.
what it could do, bro. Yeah. It's nothing good.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, that fucking funeral scene, Irish wake scene, where Grandma pops out and she's like, "You want to eat it, don't you?" Ah, no! God. Go ahead, taste it. Ah, gross.
Very much an Evil Dead movie in my mind.
The amount of bodily fluid, the amount of just fluid in general in this film, coming out of people's bodies and into other people's bodies. Ah, gross. The thing that kept hearkening back to me for all this was, you remember, I think it was probably 10, 15 years ago, they found a huge sarcophagus underneath the streets of Cairo.
Yeah.
And they pulled it up and they opened it, and there was this black sludge at the bottom, and people wanted to drink that.
What?
Yeah, they thought it was going to give them superpowers or something.
Oh, God.
Well, let me drink the mummy sludge.
Ugh.
Yeah. all over it, bro.
No.
You're going to get dysentery and die. That's going to be your superpower.
That's probably your least of your problems.
I just drank a 3,000-year-old dead guy. They tested it. Turned out it was like microbacteria and rainwater.
Yeah, it wasn't even from the mummy. It was leakage into the tomb.
It's seepage, you nasty fuckers. I liked it. I like a mummy horror film. Don't get me wrong. I am still a fan of the Tom Cruise Mummy. I know I'm the only guy out there. Brendan Fraser mummy movies, they're all right. They're action, romance, comedies. Some horror elements, but you know he's going to live and he's going to save the girl and they're going to fall in love and that's fine. This, on the other hand, was, in fact, a horror movie with a loose interpretation of a mummy in it. I dug that, liked it quite a bit. Like the
she was
horror
wrapped
aspects.
up, you know.
She looked fucking gnarly, bro.
Gnarly.
And even when...
I don't even know if that's a face a father could love.
But, dude, the actress does not look that far away from...
I thought she didn't look like she did when she was normal?
I mean, but still, that's not an attractive young lady.
Ooh,
I'm just going to say.
Poor kid.
I don't know. Monica, what were your thoughts on The Mummy?
Well, like I said, I thought to me, it wasn't a mummy movie. It was a demon movie.
Sure.
It was pretty good.
Yeah.
But if you were to bring that child to my house, I'd be like, oh, no, get her the fuck out of here.
Yeah,
She's
man.
At my house.
And that's what I kept saying to myself is this husk needs professional care. I get it. If that was my daughter, I would probably want her at my house too. But what the fuck am I going to do when she's headbutting Nana and spewing filth all over the bed and then running off to a crawl space? I'm out of my depth at this point.
It's time for a psychiatric hospital bed.
Let's tase her ass. Let's get her to a fucking padded room somewhere.
I love you, but you haven't been here in 10 years? Or what was it, 6, 10?
I will come see you every other Thursday. Like clockwork, babe. I'll be there.
I got 2 other kids, you know.
Yeah, they're actually pretty
They're
cute.
good.
And they can shut the hell up and don't have gnarly fingernails and stuff. Good show all the way around, Monica. What do you got for us this week?
We are going to go back to 2012 and check out the movie called ATM. And it's a late night stop at the ATM becomes a desperate night for survival for you.
All right. Check that shit out, inmates. Now,
You can find it on Tubi.
And let's not get this confused with several other ATM clips that are out there on the internet. You get yourself to Tubi. Look for that ATM. It's a full hour and a half long. The other ones are different. Not to say that they're bad, but they are not what we're doing here.
Yeah, you watch those too. If
you watch them, yeah, maybe in the bathroom at work,
different
whatever.
podcast.
All right, inmates. While you're checking that out, I think it's time for a round of Who is Daddy?
Who is Daddy?
First, my clues from last week. Well, I am a disgruntled teenager because my parents are divorced and my mom, who got majority custody of me, is moving me a good 2 hours away from my friends and my school, and I got to basically start life all over. I'm a bit of a goth girl, so me and my goth friends are going to do some digging at the local library and maybe play some records backwards and figure out how to really wreak vengeance on my mom by halfway summoning some kind of a demon thing. I'm going to chicken out about halfway through the whole ritual and haul ass out of there, which is really going to fuck some shit up. And my mom's going to be put on fire, which oddly enough is the second time this poor actress has been immolated on fire in a movie. First one being Silent Hill. Now Laurie Holden is back to get put on fire again in a movie called Pie Whack-It.
Pie Whack-It.
Pie Whack-It. Great show. I like that one a lot.
I do as well.
It's a good show. very, I guess, cerebral, suspense building. At times you're thinking she's going to summon the demon. At other times you're thinking she's being manipulated by the demon to summon it in a very teen angsty kind of a way. Who might I be this week, you ask, inmates? Well, I am an actor, stage performer, really. Do a lot of live theater and things like that. We just brought a new actress into our acting troupe. And whenever we do that, we have a certain initiation ritual. What we do is we all go to a island off the coast of New York, and we basically try to scare the crap out of her. And we're going to do that this time by trying to summon the dead. It's obviously not going to work because we're a bunch of actors and we don't know our asses from holes in the ground. But we do have like a satanic book of conjuring. So this time we're going to really scare her with this shit. And we're going to dig up a dead guy and basically fuck with him until he reanimates and calls all of his friends. Now we got a serious problem on our hand. Who might I be, you ask, inmates? Tune in next week and I'll drop some knowledge on you. In the meantime, I think that's about going to do it for us. Thank you guys very much for listening. Join us next week for the 2013 Evil Dead. Like, comment, subscribe wherever you found this show. That helps our visibility quite a bit. We do have a Patreon campaign running if anybody cares. Just go to paddedroompodcast.com. You'll find all the fun stuff there. In the meantime, Dusty, you got anything else?
Nope. Thanks for listening.
Miss Monica?
Thank you, everybody that listens and joins in. And, yeah, everybody get your votes in for your people or your movies.
Your movies. We're coming. I'm gonna announce the initial opening fights next week, and we could probably go ahead and open it up with the first round. But if you have a pick that you want to get in, now is the time.
Yeah.
4 favorite movies versus favorite bad movies. Really bad shark movies that, I guess, chum the waters with a boner. Actors and the funny shit that they do trying to get ahead in the game. Cabins in the woods. When is it a good idea to go there? When I got married, and that was about it, I think. And the Padded Room Podcast. I'm afraid visiting hours are over.